It's showtime.
Hey guys, Django Fett here, hunting down games, comics, TV shows, movies, and more, and this is a review for Daredevil Season 3. So before we get to Daredevil Season 3, let's talk about the previous shows. After Season 2 of Daredevil, we have, let's see, Iron Fist Season 1, which was pretty awful. Just a bad interpretation of Iron Fist, and just god-awful. Okay, I really don't want to talk about that movie. It's the worst of the Netflix shows by far. Luke Cage Season 2 was okay. I like Bushmaster, I like the villain. I thought that was pretty interesting. Jessica Jones Season 2, kind of disappointing. It was okay, but it was still pretty disappointing when you compare it to Season 1, which was phenomenal. So really disappointed by that. Iron Fist Season 2 it's better so far. I've already watched half of it, but I'm not really interested in finishing it. So yeah, there's that. But Punisher was the only one that really stood out of all of these Netflix shows after Daredevil Season 2. By far, that one was phenomenal. I cannot wait for Punisher Season 2. That's gonna be fucking phenomenal. But that leads us to Daredevil Season 3. And by far, Netflix and the creators of Daredevil have nailed it. This is the best show I've seen since Punisher Season 1, and Netflix has just gotten me back. For the longest time, I've seen these past Netflix shows, and I've just been really worried, extremely worried, because they've just been really subpar. Also, I forgot to mention Defenders. Extremely disappointing TV show, and I'm not interested in Defenders Season 2 at any point at all. I could give a shit. With that being said, let's talk about Daredevil Season 3 and catch up to what happened previously, which is Defenders. So in Defenders, which was pretty subpar, the end, Elektra and Daredevil, they decided to stay with one another because basically Matt Murdock wanted to save Elektra. They sort of did. But in so doing, he sacrificed himself and got severely injured in the process. Not only mentally, but physically as well. So he had to basically be driven to the church that he grew up with, was raised in this orphanage, and basically just healed up from there. That's basically the story in a nutshell. This story is brilliant. I love this. So the best way to describe this is if Iron Man 3 was actually fucking good. Or great, for that matter. Because this is fucking phenomenal. They did an excellent job with this show. So basically, it's not only you feel that Daredevil is recovering physically, but mentally as well. Because he feels like after what happened with Elektra, and his body is broken, and mentally he's just gone from that event. He feels like he can't recover, and he doesn't want to even go to his friends, Foggy and who is it? Fucking the redhead. Basically both of them, who he's like the best friends with. He feels exiled, and he feels like alone in his own little world. Even though he has his friends, he doesn't want to reach out because he's just so conflicted with himself, and he doesn't want to bring his, the Daredevil back, his persona. So he wants to bury it, and basically this whole show involves him with the black suit outfit. My favorite Daredevil outfit, believe it or not. This is my favorite. So I'm glad they brought this back. So if you're the type of person that wanted to see Daredevil in the red suit, you're going to be disappointed as hell, because you don't see him at all in the red suit. And I'm fine with that, because the black suit is my favorite. Even though it's not the best suit when it comes to fighting, because it's basically a plain t-shirt and a mask, it's still pretty cool. I always call it the ninja outfit because he looks like a fucking ninja, so I'm going to call it the ninja outfit. But I always thought it was the coolest looking outfit for the Daredevil show by far. Many people are going to be disappointed by that, but I really love that, man. It's, as a fan of the black suit, perfect for me. It just feels like just a tragic tale of Matt Murdock and him recovering from all of that's happened and trying to slowly get back on his feet. So it is a little slow in episode 1 and episode 2, but once it picks up and it gets really interesting. So it involves him recovering as well as Kingpin in prison, and later on, you know, slowly manipulating the FBI as well. Basically giving them information, and yeah. So it's really interesting with bringing back Fisk, and you think you hate him from season 1? Wait till you see him in season 3, because my god, you're just gonna fucking hate his guts after this. And it's not only him involved in the villain, and we've heard about this before in the rumors, and they've announced it before as well, is Bullseye. Bullseye's in this. But it's not your typical Bullseye that you've seen from the movie iteration or the comics. It's actually the origin of Bullseye and how he comes to be. And I loved it. I thought that was super interesting, exploring his backstory. And you know, they've done it with other villains in the past, like Bushmaster and stuff like that. But I feel like in this one, I didn't know much about Bullseye, to be honest. I didn't know about his past or anything like that. So seeing that for the first time, as someone who's actually read from the comics and seeing them delve into his character more and more, I was into it. I was really interested, and I wanted to see him transform even more into Bullseye. I know he's trying to resist, but I wanted to see him unleash it off, and it was really good. I thought the guy who played as Bullseye, Wilson Bethel, he is fucking awesome. And all I'm gonna say is I just cannot wait for season 4. Because honestly, Bullseye is just a fucking phenomenal villain. He gives Punisher a run for his money every single time almost. So I just love seeing Matt Murdock, the damaged character, slowly just pick himself up after just being in the dump practically from the beginning of season 3, and slowly picking himself up. So I really enjoyed that, and it feels like the whole world is totally against him for what transpires for him. Not only as Matt Murdock, but as Daredevil himself. Just a lot of shit goes against him, and just seeing him come back from that is just really interesting. So I feel like what they did with this character compared to what they did with Tony Stark in Iron Man 3 is just a complete 180. I was not into Iron Man 3 whatsoever. And the action is awesome, though you might be a little bit disappointed compared to seasons 2 and 1. So there's a little bit less, I mean, towards the end, you'll see a lot of it. But in the beginning, and especially in the middle too, there's not that much action. So you might be disappointed by that, but I really liked the dialogue between all the different characters, and really liked how the different branches of stories really connected with one another, and really how it ended is just phenomenal. So I'm giving Daredevil Season 3 a... Netflix is back into form, baby. I don't care for the rest of the Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist. I know Luke Cage and Iron Fist are not going to be continuing, but I'm just excited for Punisher Season 2 and for fucking Daredevil Season 4, man, because it's going to be fucking awesome. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to please like this video, comment down below. Let me know what you think of Daredevil Season 3 in the comment section below, and subscribe to my channel, Django Fett, and I'll see you, my fellow Mandalorian brothers and sisters, next time. Ooh, yeah!